And Shelly, maybe you could add on to this because I think it's brilliant. When you listen to the album, even though you've heard some of these songs before, when you listen to it, it's like you haven't heard it. It's completely different. Could you elaborate? What is so different about it? Is it just your and Gloria's uniqueness, your take on it, applying your life to it? What is it?
Well, that's about the best compliment
Yes.
that actually I could ever get for whatever part of it I had, and I'm sure Gloria feels the same.
I do.
Because what I think we were both looking for is every one of these songs is a great song that has a very unique, individualized, intrinsic meaning. But there are a lot of roads to get to that meaning. And so it was fun to say, we don't want to make a Tony Bennett record. We're not coming from that kind of jazz. And we don't want to make a watered down rock, or pop record. And so we just wanted to find in the middle some honesty, just find kind of a slightly different path into each song. And so, so it was interesting. When we did Embraceable You, you said, try making this like a piece of Chopin. Let's look at it from that light. If Chopin wrote Embraceable You, what would it feel like? And so we did that, and that's what you'll hear on the record. And in fact, there was only one arrangement that when I did the demo for Gloria, I wasn't thrilled about. And it was great because I'd sent Gloria demos, and normally you get back all the things they want to change. And everything was going great. There was one demo that I was not that happy with. I thought, it's almost there, but it's not quite. I sent the demo to Gloria, and I get a very nice email back. Yeah, very nice. I'm sure when we get the real musicians, it's going to be fine. And I wrote back to her, yeah, I don't like it either. And that song was What a Difference a Day Makes, which has been done in different ways, but I couldn't, there was a disco.
You're right, in our heads.
And so that's in my head, and I thought, what am I going to do with this? So I went out running, and I said, what is this song about? It's about waking up in the morning and you fell in love the night before. What does that feel like? What do you feel like at that moment? And a thing popped in my head. I came running in from running, my wife remembers well because I went right to the piano on this thing, play this thing, and that was the demo, and then Gloria said, yes, that's perfect. So to me it was, what's every song uniquely about, especially in the way that Gloria sings it, and then can you find a pathway into that song that's your own?
And it was beautiful because you did not only that on What a Difference a Day Makes, which, by the way, was the first song I ever sang professionally on my first gig with Miami Latin Boys, October 25th of 1975 at the DuPont Plaza, which is no longer there. Now the Epic is in its place. But that was the first song I sang with him. So I get up on that stage. We did it in disco because Viola Wills had done an amazing version. But what Shelly has done on a lot of these songs is he's created almost a sub-melody or a motif, a theme that runs through it. You did it on The Way You Look Tonight, and that to me sounds like a waterfall, like something just growing, which when you say that you fall in love. We try to really make very organic everything that went into this record and not overthought. I told him we want to be economical. I don't want these overblown arrangements, and even in the orchestral arrangements he did on One Wonderful World, which he captured the turmoil of our world musically, because you hear this darkness at the beginning, like the troublesome parts that we have to live through, and then all of a sudden when that part comes in, it's like the birds sing and the rainbow comes out, and it's like Disney, the little birds make your clothes, and I thought he did such a phenomenal job on everything, and each one had its own identity, which was beautiful.